Ja, hallo Freunde der analogen Unterhaltung. Jetzt bin ich hier wieder zurück für euch im Livestream. Eben nochmal zwischendurch eingeschoben hier die Jungs vom Board Game Geek oder hier in Vertretung. Habe ich gar nicht mitbekommen, das Gespräch. Muss ich mir auch nachher angucken. Ich war nochmal hier ganz kurz unterwegs. Und wir springen gleich weiter hier mit Cranio Creations und Giuliano hier neben mir. Und ihr seht schon, er ist hier noch ein bisschen am Aufbauen. Ein kleiner Zeitverzug, weil wir, wie gesagt, die Jungs vom Board Game Geek hier natürlich gerne nochmal haben wollten. Da wollen wir ja auch ein bisschen näher zusammenwachsen. Wir gucken mal, wir sind da hart dran. So, nice to meet you here.
Nice to meet you.
You've got two lovely games with you. So, we start with this one. It's called Lorenzo.
Lorenzo Magnifico, yes, from Virginia Gilli, Flaminia Brasilian, Simone Luciani.
And we know the artist.
It's Clement France,
yeah. Ja gut, der gute Clemens hat also hier illustriert. Yeah, a quick overview, maybe the core mechanics and
Definitely.
what is the feeling of the game. So yeah, we go into detail here and show the board and
So this is a worker placement game.
yeah,
So,
it's nothing wrong about it.
Yeah. So each action space that you can see here, the circles or the larger one,
Yeah.
is an action. So
Okay.
basically when you put your family members there, you perform an action. The core mechanics of the game is that each player has these 4 family members.
Yeah, it is like mother, father, or
No, they're not just family members.
Okay, just members.
Yeah, and each one, except the uncolored dice, is related to a die.
Ah, okay.
Because at the beginning of each round, the first player will roll the dice, and for that round, the family members of all players has that values.
Ah, okay.
So this is not really an actual luck dependence,
Yeah.
because the die you roll affects all the players at the same
At the same
way.
time.
Yeah. So basically we have 5 different areas for the action. Here on the towers you get the cards. So for example, you place your family member there and you pay the cost of the car and keep the cards with you.
Yeah.
The value of the family member is important here because, as you can see on the bottom side of the action space,
Yeah.
you have a minimum value that your family member must have to perform that action.
Yeah.
So basically we have 4 categories of action. We have the territories, the characters, the buildings and the ventures. The buildings and the buildings and the territories as an activation value, because with these 2 actions down here, production and harvest, you activate your line of cards.
Ah, okay.
But you activate only the cards that has a same or lower activation value
okay.
than your family members
yeah.
that you put here.
And which depends on
the die.
pips on the die. Yeah.
Yes, of course. Fortunately, you can increase your value member by spending this resource, the servants.
Ah, okay. Go and work for me.
So then we have other 3 kind of resources.
You've got Pac-Man in your game.
Yeah, we have Pac-Man, that is the woods. We have the stones. We have coins. So basically you use resources to buy the cards.
Yeah.
And to use some special ability of the cards. For example, the buildings allow you to change these resources into other resources or into points.
Yeah. And when the game ends?
The game lasts only 6 rounds.
Okay. 1, no, 6?
No, you don't see the
okay. No
round,
problem.
Marker. We have victory points all over the game board. We have military points here. You need military points to conquer new territories.
Ah, okay.
Because territories has no cost on the card, but you must have a military
you have
strength
to conquer your
to conquer
spaces.
them.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Good.
Characters gives you bonuses through the games. Mainly they helps you doing specific actions, and the ventures give you points at the end of the game.
Okay.
Then we have the fate point tracks here. So each player has his own disc there. And we have these 3 tiles in the cathedral.
Yeah.
So each tile is an excommunication tiles. Because 3 times during the game, so after the 2nd, the 4th or the 6th round, if you don't have enough faith, you will suffer an excommunication.
Yeah, you go to hell.
Yeah. Just you put your cubes there and from that moment on you will suffer a malus.
Ah, okay.
Either if you have enough faith point, you can decide not to spend them. So you can decide to receive the excommunication just to go forward on the fate track, because at the end of the game you will score
Points.
several points
Okay,
if you go further.
So and the game is for 2 to 4
2 to 4 players,
players.
yeah.
And how long it plays?
It's about 90 minutes.
About 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. So and this is the English version.
This is the
It's
English
a German version.
but only for Essen.
Yeah.
There will be an English version with a co-edit publisher.
Okay.
The German version will be printed with Heidelberger,
Okay.
but in the next month.
Ja, also nächsten Monat wird es dann bei Heidelberger sozusagen aus in den Druck gehen. And on the fair right now, how much is the cost?
50.
50. Okay.
50 because we have some bonus and promo cards
Also da
together
gibt es
as
noch
well.
ganz viele Promos, Extrakarten. Da könnt ihr euch also anscheinend auf ein tolles Bündel freuen. So, now we've got another one here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe we put
Just
it by
put it
side.
aside,
Yeah. And it's really quick to
disassemble the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and now we've got here Microworld. This, I think, 2-player game was also in the top 100, I think so, of the Fair 2016
Yes.
by
this is
Hunter and Cron. So
perfect. This is a 2-players game. Very fast, indeed. A game lasts 10 minutes almost,
yeah.
but it's deeply strategic. So we have a composable board, and in fact we have 64 different combinations.
Oh, okay. It's pizza time.
Pizza time, yeah. My first idea was to set the game on a pizza. But then our co-editor just...
In the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game.
yeah.
We need more of them. Maybe next time.
So then we have this score track around
Yeah.
the board with a little puzzling.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. So basically each player either play the viruses or the antibodies, because we are inside a body and we try to gain the majority.
Which part of the body?
Both, mainly part. We have muscles here, we have
okay.
nervous cells, we
Yeah.
are bones, and we have mucous cells. So we're trying to gain our
Hier gehen wir noch
majority
mal
in
ins
each area.
Detail.
Yeah.
Also ihr seht hier schon den modularen Spielplan, der da hier zusammengepuzzelt wird, mehrere Kombinationen an der Stelle. Und dann haben wir ja hier reines 2-Personen-Spieler, den Virus und der Antivirus. So yeah, okay. You set up the game?
Almost, yeah.
Almost?
Not
It's
all the
okay,
gene
no
tokens,
problem.
yeah.
But there are these tokens, okay?
Yes. Basically, the game has only one rule.
Yeah.
On your turn, you place one of your pawn,
Okay.
but you must place it adjacent to the last place pawn.
Okay, so I have to maybe here,
Yes.
here, or here, not there.
Not there.
Okay, so I go here.
Okay, perfect. And then I go here, for example.
Okay.
Each time I place, I score points, a number of points equal to the adjacent pawns of my color. For
Yeah.
example, in this case, I score 1 point.
Okay.
And then you need to place in this either here or there. Maybe you prefer to go there because you have a gene token here.
Yeah.
That it's an extra power that you can take with you and use afterwards.
Okay, so I go here and then I've got the point.
No, because you
because
don't
we
have
have-
adjacent cells.
Yeah.
So
Okay, but I've got this power.
This power, yeah.
Yeah, recycling power.
Yeah, we have the summary of the powers here.
Okay. Yeah.
And they are all quite strong. So during the game we score points for adjacent points. At the end of the game we score points for having the majority in
these
a
areas?
tissue. Yeah.
Ah,
So
in-
in
yeah,
an
okay.
area that with the cells of the same colors.
Yeah.
So for example this big blue tissue here
Yeah.
worth 6 points because it is made of 6 cells.
Yeah.
This tissue here was only 2 points. So if we have the majority here, we score 2 points. If we have the majority there, we score 6 points at the end of the game. In the case of a tie, no one scores points.
Cool.
The other idea of the game is that we have modular rules.
Oh, cool,
Two.
because they evolve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the summary of the rules for the basic games. And then we have an additional rule for each letter that you can see. and some of them can affect the setup, some of them can affect the gameplay, and some of them can affect the end of the game.
Ja, also ihr seht schon hier, die entwickeln sich natürlich weiter und die Regeln im Spiel, die werden sich also dann auch weiterentwickeln. Hier sieht man also diesen Standsbogen und da werden dann die einzelnen Regelteile mit eingesetzt. Also, yeah, it sounds like a cool abstract game with a really cool theme. This thing is it's amazing. Yeah.
Some of the setup rules add components, and so we have a lot of variety in the game.
Cool, also schaut euch dieses abstrakte Spiel an der Stelle, aber wie ich finde, mit einem ziemlich coolen Thema mal an, wie sich das dann hier auch weiterentwickeln. So, now we have to go on. The next one is staying in line.
I took my time.
But it was fantastic that you were here in our stream.
Thank you very
have
much.
A nice fair.
It's been a pleasure.
Okay, dann machen wir wieder eine kurze Umbaupause. Da drüben sehe ich schon, da steht Mathieu, glaube ich, mit Yellow, der als nächstes kommt. Und dann sind wir mal gespannt, wer dann hier mit ihm sitzen wird. Also bis gleich. Ciao.
Ciao.